morning, everybody. Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com. Welcome to Psychic Cafe. We're back. We're back with all my teeth now, all finished. Just go back in July for a checkup. And we're done. And it went very well. And I got more clothes. So that was fun. My teeth feel weird. And my mouth isn't used to having a tooth there. My cheek seems to have grown into because it's the very back one. My cheek seems to have, in the last couple of years, grown. I think it was about 2 years ago that one came out. It was the first year. It was when it was the worst of COVID on this island. Not for the disease, but for the shutdowns and everything. So I think it was in the first year. So yeah, I think it was out for 2 years. But now my cheek kind of goes in between the teeth and I bite it a lot. So I think it's just gonna like get used to it and move out of the way again. Hi Maria. So this morning, twin flame stuff. Let's see what's going on. And also giving mini reads as well. We've got a few in I think already, a couple in, something. Let's do those first. If you want a mini read, book in. Here's the link, pop it in the chat there. And let's get going on these. Who have we got first? First up we have, oops, sorry. Do you like my t-shirt? I got one in pink, one in black too. Hey Sarah. Sarah, it's you up first. Thank you for booking in. When? Oh, it's a when question. When's a tricky? When's a tricky? When will Ian Olivier, nice name, be with me in the UK? Okay, so let's get the months out then. My body today, oh my. I did such a hard workout yesterday. I've seen people do it on YouTube. It's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So 10 of 3 things, and then 9 of 3 things, and then 8. And it was deadlift. I deadlifted my body weight. And then on the floor, pushing. I mean, dumbbells, chest press. And then, what's it called? Snatch. Clean, I can't remember what they're called. But another barbell thing. I'm feeling my body today, I tell you. Okay, Sarah, when? I'm using the months. It feels like a month kind of a thing. When? Oh. May. Does that make sense? Hey, David. Hey, Olivia. Hey, Simran. May. I don't quite trust that. I want to get some information. Timings are always dodge in readings because we can change it, you see. And that's why I'm getting cards out for you now. Include and doubt cancels abundance. Okay, there's a financial thing hindering the way here. The include card says that you need to work on this together. It can be manifested, but one person has a doubt about abundance that's stopping it. But you can manifest it together. So the other one's belief and manifestational powers. If you're in it together, then the one that's doubting will have more belief in the other person than themselves, and that will counterbalance the lack of belief. Together, you can manifest this. That's why I wasn't feeling like the months would cut it, because you can change this. You can manifest it. Anything else? May's the time you planned. Oh, well, there you go. Well, there's a confirmation. But you still need to manifest it. Self-love and a gentle okayness. Bit of work to do for you to do by yourselves first. There you go. Manifest it. And next up we have Sue. Hello, Sue. Thank you for booking in. Sue, will your dental work be a success? Oh God, I hope the no doesn't come out here. Mine is a success. I'm very happy with my teeth now. Yes, woo, that's lucky. Whew. I don't like to be the deliverer of bad news. And because we can manifest it, right, how we want it. Let's tell you a little bit more, Sue. Oh. Passion and connection. It's not as exciting as it sounds. Well, it is exciting, but it's not like, hey, let's go. It's meeting somebody who you have something in common with, a connection, like something that you're both passionate about. I don't see what it's got to do with the dentist, but it could be around this time. Take note of someone that likes the same stuff as you or has got the same hobbies or something like that. It'll be a very important connection for you. Bit of a tidbit there. You're welcome, Sarah. Anyone else want one? Oh, better send that to Sue. Oh, got stuff coming in my inbox. Okay, book yourself in if you want one. That's all the pre-books already. If you want question readings. Okay, so let's do some twin flame stuff. My hands are feeling a little dry. So let's put some stuff on it. I thought I'd pick a cool tone filter for this video. Look. Hello, Alex. You what? You what? You what? You what? You what? You for what? What are you putting your hand up for? Okay, twin flames, what's going on? Shall we do masculine and feminine? Hi, Timothy. It's been a while. Oh, my body. What a workout. I won, by the way. It was, do it as fast as you can. That was the fastest. My condition, I'm very fit. I'm very fit. My conditioning is my strong point, really. I'm pretty strong too, but not as strong as some of them. Some of them are strong and slow. I'm strong and fast. I'm strongish and fast. Okay. Should we do masculine and feminine or just the whole story? Masculine. Masculine first, divine masculine. What's up with divine masculines? Okay. The Five of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles. The Five of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles, they are looking unfavorably at the past when they were single or not single, something like that. The Five of Cups is about not focusing on the right things, really, on what they do have. Something about being single. Looking back in the past when they were single, regretting it, or I don't know. King of Wands and the Four of Cups. Divine masculine is not in a good way at the moment. A lot of doubts and a lot of regrets and stuff like that, and might be thinking a lot at the moment, but it's about being single, what they've achieved, or no, it's about being single, and the King of Wands, but it's the female King of Wands. Disappointed that the feminine hasn't taken the masculine role. What the hell? Divine masculines, no, that's your job. The King of Wands, the feminine one, it's like the feminine approaching the masculine, but that's the feminine playing the masculine role. So the masculine's disappointed. One about being single, and the other about the feminine not taking the masculine role. No better way of saying it, so I'll stop repeating myself. You're loading and pushing wheelbarrows of stone around under your trailer all day. Okay, Divine Feminine, where's she at? Just let go of something. Not been easy, painful. Let go of something, so that could be, you know, hope about the masculine coming toward her or something like that. She's just like, well, it's hard to let go, but I'm going to let go anyway because there's no movement happening or something like that. Ace of Wands, she's certainly not going to step in like the masculine wants her to do and take the masculine role. She's over all of that. Ace of Wands, but she is ready for this passionate new start. She's ready. She's like, bring it on. Bring it on. One who can. King of Pentacles, a stable one. And the Two of Pentacles, weighing up her options. So she might have some options at the moment amongst stable types of masculines. She's ready for passion, but seemingly let go of something that has been tricky for her to let go of. The hope, perhaps, of somebody making a move. Well, this doesn't look very promising. It was very promising last week. Oh, thank you, Timothy. The eyeshadow kind of matches my new t-shirt. Well, let's get deeper into it. What's up with the masculine then? Why has he got so in his head and disempowered? I say disempowered just because of that female King of Wands. You know, the King of Wands being the one that makes a move, the one that claims. It's a very masculine role, that. Well, the Seven of Air. Seven of Air is all about balance of the masculine and feminine energy. It's about the questions in the answer and the answers in the question and all of that stuff. Figuring something out at the moment, I would say. Devil energy. Temptations and, yeah, could be drinking too much or just any kind of temptation. Giving into temptations. The Nine of Fire, I need to read out. Nine of Fire. Nine of Fire is Pluto. It heralds the inevitable. Unlike the Seven of Fire, the events in the Nine are often not a surprise. More often we see them coming. We know we should prepare, but we resist. So he's been resisting something, and then the inevitable's happened. The changes Pluto promises are usually difficult ones, and ones which rather forgo. While that's not possible, there is at least the promise of riches at the end of the journey. Lesson time. It's lesson time. But to the 10, 9 to the 10 of Fire, which is a good sign. Indicates that events in question cannot be changed. So Divine Masculine needs to go through this lesson that is going through at the moment. Could have something to do with masculine and feminine energy. I think with the I Ching there, and them being disappointed that the feminine didn't take the masculine role there and approach them. That's what it seems to me. The actions we take in the face of unalterable facts define our nature and shape our character. So, Divine Masculine seems to have some kind of a rite of passage to go through, like we all do, you know. It's lesson after lesson, isn't it, in this life? Never seems to end. When are we going to get the good stuff, you know, like the good stuff for all the lessons that we've had? It's got to be coming, surely. It's getting ridiculous now, all this waiting. Anyway, where's the feminine at? Divine Feminine. Anyone got anything going on in their love lives at the moment? Anybody? Me? No. There was something that seemed promising, but nothing has eventuated. Feminine's in the moon energy. We all know what that means. Emotions. Perhaps moody. Where's the moon? I hate this book. Why? I just wish it was in order. It would be so much easier to use. She seeks guidance from the ancestors. She's asking right now. She accepts the darkness without fear, but with respect, knowing that she's strengthening her connection with the divine. So, Divine Feminine's, yeah, in the unknown, in the moon energy, in the darkness, the unknown, reflection and preparation, strong spiritual connections, communication between realms. That's where she's at. What else? Feminine. Oh. 2 maidens. There's a definite readiness. First of all, the Maiden of Water, playful one. The Maiden of Water plays with the dolphin and splashes in the waves. She promises a fresh, youthful approach filled with positive energy. There's a readiness for that. The Maiden of Fire lights a single candle. She gives as a gift the first spark of inspiration. So she's in an inspiring energy at the moment. And then the 6 of Fire. Six of Fire is Saturn. 6 of Fire brings a conservative, serious energy. Situations must be reviewed and analysed, and decisions made with calculating precision, for what happens now will determine future trends. Much can be won, but not without a cost. So Divine Feminines, It rules our ambitions, goals, career achievements, and long-term plans. These are all worthy things that often shape our lives to a significant degree. With achievements comes kudos and recognition, but with Saturn, these things are all hard-won, and it's in the winning of them that Saturn's true gifts are given. I'm getting from this, it's like you might want something, but you want it in the right way, you don't want it in the wrong way, and it's better to hold out for it coming in the right way rather than having it sooner in the wrong way. Keep going is what I'm getting from this card. Keep going through the lessons and the weights and stuff like that, because something will be won, but not without a cost. And let's not forget, we are talking about very important relationships here. Twin flame relationships. Bye. Thanks for that, Timothy. Yeah, click like on this video. Don't forget. It really helps me out, that stuff. Oh, my muscles hurt. I wonder if I'll be able to do anything today. If I'll feel up to it later. I'm going to the hospital later to get my results from my blood that I had took last week. My blood last week, the thing that they gave me first was the only thing that they could give me at the time was what's it called? The fasting glucose. Mine was at 91, which is normal. Well, when I say normal, I mean good. No signs of diabetes or pre-diabetes or anything. And I was a bit naughty. It wasn't fully fasted. I had a decaf coffee because I thought decaf coffee is okay. I know I shouldn't have had anything, but I did. And I looked into it later and it said, no, I can actually spike your glucose having even decaf coffee. So perhaps it wasn't as fasted glucose as it could have been. Anyway, getting the rest of it today, all, lipids and all of that stuff. Looking forward to just seeing just how healthy I am. That's why the doctor said to get it done last time. He said, I seem to be healthy. And I said, well, yeah, I think I am. It's like, well, let's find out then. Divine Masculine, what's up? What else am I doing today? Working. Making a pick a card read. How they feel about you will be today. Oh, Might not be a very popular one with these energies about. The Nine of Wands. Divine Masculine, the Nine of Wands. Oh. Nine of Wands, the wounded healer, the wounded warrior, the one that's been through lessons, going through lessons. The Nine of Wands is a good sign though. The Nine of Wands is like coming out the other end of it. Let's see what it says in this book. The Miserable Lady deck. My knee's playing up a little bit as well with like squatty snatches or whatever you call them. I do enjoy CrossFit though. It's very challenging. That's what I like about it. Muay Thai is just too easy for me now. They'll teach me new things and new tricks every now and then. It challenges me a little bit, but most of the time I can do it with my eyes closed, and unless there was hardly any people there, which isn't the case, it's really busy, they can't push me. I do one more round than everyone else as it is. But CrossFit, it challenges me. Nine of Wands. Some challenges are harder than others. Nearing the end of her strength, this woman draws on the deepest reserves within her and prepares herself for what she knows will be the final encounter with this particular challenge. The final countdown in my head. Weak, worn and weary, she's not certain of the outcome, but she's prepared to give it all that she can. Preparing for the final challenge. That's where the masculine's at the moment. Don't be confused by it being the Miserable Lady deck and it's saying she. We're talking about the masculine here. So he's nearing the end of his strength and preparing for his final challenge. This thing that's come, this lesson, whatever he's going through at the moment, it's come up before. Now it might just be, with the Five of Cups and with the Four of Cups there, it might just be his usual negativity coming up again. Could be that. What else? Wow. Ace of Chalices. That leapt out then, didn't it? I need to do this nail. It's growing right out. It's a good 2 millimeters there. Grow out. Ace of Chalices. The card of falling in love. Ace of Cups. That's the other thing about this book too. It says chalice on the card and cups in the book. It's not very cohesive. It's like two different people. One person made the deck, the other person wrote the book. Ace of Cups. Gift of divine love is offered. If it's accepted, the loving energy flows through the recipient, enhancing her life. An opportunity for an emotional experience or growth. Okay. An opportunity for emotional experience or growth. So it's an emotional challenge he's got at the moment. Queen of Swords. Could be around boundaries, but I think that's more the feminine energy, the Queen of Swords there. I think this is about a courage thing, not having the courage. That came out in the energy update today. A lack of courage. Doesn't necessarily have to be our lack of courage. It could be a lack of someone else's courage in the face of, like, she might say no. And the Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. Queen of Pentacles being the nurturing one and the stable one and all of that. It appears that he does want to offer his cup of love to this feminine, but there's a lack of courage right now. With that Queen of Swords, it's a definite scared of her boundaries, you know? She might say no, so I don't have the courage to ask. It's that kind of thing. And the Queen of Pentacles, stable. It might feel like Divine Feminine is a little bit out of his reach at the moment, especially if he's going through this final lesson thing. The inevitable thing. This, you know, the devil being there, it makes me think that it's gone to his usual sabotage. Whether that's negativity or indulgence in something, it's just some kind of a sabotage going on with the Divine Masculine. Yeah. Feminine. Ten of Swords again. She's rising like a phoenix from painful endings. Take them. Okay. With that Ten of Swords, it could be that the Divine Feminine is like, oh, it's painful, but I've done it over and over and over again. You know, letting go of hope or something like that, or moving on, or, you know, getting disappointed by someone and moving on kind of thing. I've done it enough times. Sure, it hurts, but I can do it again. She might be getting used to these painful endings now, so it's not as painful. She rises from it. Well, the Knave of Chalices and the Nine of Chalices, and then the Sun, and then the Four of Swords. Okay, so there's like the start of something that could fulfill her and make her really happy here. And then Four of Swords is like healing yourself, or being relaxed about it, being chill about it. It could be this. It's like this one or something better, that there is a promise of something here, but it's just a page. It's just like a glimmer of hope. It's just like, well, this one, I'm looking at this one and the image here. This one could be it. Feels like with these Ten of Swords popping up, she's been through so many endings, she's getting used to it now. Getting used to moving on kind of thing. But there's hope in this. The Nine of Chalices and the Sun, this could make me really happy. But then again, easy to let go of because she can be chill about it. That's what I'm getting. Why do we have to get to this point where we go through so much disappointment over and over again that we actually get good at it? Get good at moving on from it, letting it go. Four of Swords says there's always work to do. Things will always need attention. Problems forever seek solutions. Luckily, this woman has learned that sometimes the best ideas come when she takes a break. Taking a break. Relaxing her mind allows us to connect with the divine and enjoy moments of calm and prepare for inspiration. Respite from troubles. It's like she gives herself a break from focusing on it. There's a lightness about this. There's I want a relationship, and oh, this could be it. This could be it. That I could be really happy with them, but then taking it lightly, and then if there's a disappointment that comes, she's just like, okay, I'll stop thinking about it. I'll detach from it. I'll reconnect instead with the divine and trust the process. Trust that I'm being taken somewhere to the right thing. Anyone want a mini read? Anyone want something more personal? I'm about to finish, so you'll need to book in right now. Otherwise, if you book in later, it'll be in Monday's show, which I will actually be doing 3 next week. All things going well. As long as I don't use something on my face that I'm allergic to, or suddenly get sick, or I don't know, emergency medical stuff. Okay, so let's get some more cards out. Divine Masculine, so tell us more about this recurring lesson that hopefully is the last one for the Divine Masculine. The box. You're this, you're that. The labels that they have for themselves. the box that they've been put in. I'm getting you're this, you're that, this is what you always do. You know, when we learn and we grow, we don't always do something right, but other people, say family, could say to us, oh, you always do that. That's just kind of your pattern. You never manage to do that, or you always do this. There's labels that they've got because of repeating things that they've done over and over again, and it feels like they're trying to break free of that label. Well, it's not really the label, it's free of the pattern, the recurring pattern, doing the same thing, responding in the same way. So this, whatever they're going through at the moment, whatever the Divine Masculine is going through at the moment, is something that brought into a relationship is going to affect the relationship in a negative way. Feels like they need to break free of that first so they don't bring it in. Thanatos. Thanatos reminds me that it is a complicated web that we weave in life. Interactions and relationships with so many different people. It forms us into who we are, and it's a tangled web that we weave. And there's a lot of hands in this image too. You know, like a child's hand and other people. People have a hand in it, and we're complicated creatures because of our stories and the stuff that we've been through. I watched an interesting movie last night called Words. Have you seen that one? Really interesting. About a guy who wrote a book but didn't write a book. I don't know, this room is reminding me of it. Anyway, it's tangled web we weave. And we are really complicated creatures in our psyche, in our patterns, because of all the experiences that we've had through life. It makes us quite unique. And the Destroyer. Something that he does, something that the masculine does, needs to be over with now. So he definitely needs to, it's a rite of passage, just like I was saying, the Divine Masculine is going through a rite of passage at the moment. It's something that he definitely needs to sort out and stop doing. It needs to be over with now, this pattern that he's in. He's going through it again. What about Divine Feminine? Divine Feminine. Oh. She's hanging on by a thread. She's got a bit of hope left, but not much. It feels like the majority of it, she's let it go. The Bardo, she's in between worlds at the moment. The Bardo is the character on the boat that takes, it's often depicted as the Grim Reaper, you know, that takes you from life to death. It's an in-between world thing, but it's definitely spirit that's taken us there at the moment. So the Divine Feminines are in God's hand right now, or just need to connect with spirit, and spirit will show her the way. It's like a waiting place, you know. She gets in the boat and she's taken wherever she needs to go next. There needs to be a trust in the Divine Feminine at the moment. She's hanging on by a thread to the possibilities with that Divine Masculine, but I don't know, I think she's pretty relaxed about it. The Nectar. Enjoying the good things in life. Getting back to life, relaxing, enjoying the good things in life. Well, I have a nice life. Well, that was hopeful, but it doesn't seem to be happening. I'm going to forget about it and enjoy my life. Get back to enjoying my life. And let the universe move this forward. Trust in the process. That's what we should be doing now. Trust in the process and enjoying the good things in life. Divine Feminines. While the Divine Masculine goes through whatever he's going through at the moment. Test. Depicted as the ferryman. Yeah. On the river Styx, is that right? It's the in-between worlds. You get in that boat and you trust the universe to take you to the next place that you need to be. That's what I've got. Anyone want a mini read? You better message fast if you're booking in for one. Otherwise, I'm going to be out of here. So check my YouTube channel out later for Pick a Card Read, which will be up. Don't forget to continuously click like on my videos and comment on them. Comments on them really make a big difference. Otherwise, I'll have to turn the music up again on my videos. Get people commenting on it. It works. It's the only thing that works. Isn't it terrible? This, whatever we are in now, this phase of trash social network stuff, and you can make a lot of money by inciting rage, and you can only make a lot of money by doing that. You know, there's some fitness people that I follow, and they've got really interesting stuff, but the thumbnails that they put, it's not about the content that's in it at all. It's just to get people watching it. And so it's like outrageous things like, this fitness person shouldn't be doing this. And the video isn't about that at all. The video is like, yeah, there's good content here. This person is doing really great stuff. It's like, well, where's that? What's the thing about this fitness person shouldn't be doing this? There's none of that in the video. But it's literally the only thing that will get people to comment and click on things anymore is if there's a shock thing to it, or something that incite, you know, something that is controversial. It's a sad state of affairs, I would say. I don't want to play that game. I'm not playing. All I can do is turn the music up, because people will only comment when they're complaining. I know you guys don't. You guys, there's just a few of you that are positive commenters. I mean, a few, not a few of you, but a few of the typical people that are watching YouTube out there. In very good times. Hopefully it's going to change soon. But there you go. Check out my YouTube channel later. I'll be doing that Pick a Card Read. And let's see if there's massive drama in there that I can put in there and really annoy people so that they want to comment on it. Have a good one, everyone. And have a good weekend. And I'll see you on Monday. It doesn't feel like it's Friday to me, because I had a holiday in the middle of the week. Have a good one. See you on Monday. Bye.